He waited the ache to leave. It didn't. He thought time would erase it. It didn't. He kept working, kept moving, kept improving, and still it followed. Not loud, not sharp, just constant. That's when he stopped expecting it to vanish. Not everything resolves. He used to think he couldn't begin until he was healed, until he felt lighter, clearer, ready. But waiting for healing became its kind of prison. So, he moved with the weight, but while carrying it. He stopped trying to become the version of himself who never got hurt, and focused on becoming the version that moved anyway. It's still there, a sharp breath in the middle of progress, a memory that hits without warning. He carries it like a tool, not a badge, not a burden. The ache didn't stop him. It marked the end of needing things to feel right before doing what had to be done. Some pain doesn't fade, it just travels differently. This chapter isn't about letting go, it's about carrying the weight without letting it control your direction. Because sometimes what hurts becomes part of what keeps you upright. Psychology calls this post traumatic growth. It doesn't mean the pain disappears, it means you learn to fold it into your system, a constant reminder of what not to repeat and what you can now endure. The ache becomes a form of navigation. You see this in history too. Soldiers who return from war build systems to prevent the next one. Artists who transformed their grief into work that outlived them. Builders, monks, reformers all carried the private weight that turned them into discipline. Their ache didn't hold them back, it refined their aim. That's what happens here. He didn't abandon the ache, he organized it. Every routine, every decision, every silence, structured around the pressure that never left. Not to glorify it, but to give it function. The pain became the gravity that kept him from drifting into comfort. But there's a danger in that alignment. Carry the ache too tightly, and it becomes identity. You start believing that the pain is what gives you purpose. That losing it means losing direction. That's the addiction to suffering, mistaking endurance for evolution. The balance lies in using the ache as a compass, not as a cage. You bring it with you because it sharpens the senses, because it keeps arrogance away, because it reminds you how expensive survival was. But you don't kneel to it, you walk beside it. So, the question to end on: when your pain stops screaming and starts whispering, will you still know how to listen without letting it lead?